Good afternoon, it's Victoria from Elysium Aesthetics Health and Wellbeing in Fakenham. I'm at home in Wells, and day 3 of the August mobility challenge and lifestyle advice thing that I'm putting together for social media and that kind of stuff. So I've done a little post about supplementation. Supplements I take are, in the morning I wake up every day and I have a pint of water. I've done that for over a decade, maybe 20 years, because it's really important to hydrate yourself after you've been asleep all night. It's really good for your skin. I definitely notice the difference, especially around my eyes and my skin, if I get dehydrated if we're away racing or anything and I haven't been able to get my pint of water in, either because we're rushing around or staying somewhere where I don't like the water and I haven't got any water with me. So I use a Fox water filter, and I subscribe to Fox water because the cartridges last 2 months at a time. We've got really hard water in North Norfolk, and that just softens the water. Actually tastes really nice too. So I get up, I have a pint of water, I'll have a coffee, and caffeine actually being an anti-inflammatory, I only use ground coffee because I'm a snob when it comes to coffee. And then I'll have my AG1 because it's got lots of B vitamins in it, probiotics, and loads of other really good stuff. And the dosing's really good, and it's a good company that I trust. It's got a good evidence base behind it. Later on in the day, I'll have an Orvi, which is my skin biotic supplement. This one, and I can put a little link to that actually in my post when this goes out later. And I take vitamin D because my vitamin D levels are low. Now the reason I take vitamin D is because it's been tested, it's low, it stays low if I don't take it, and I get it tested regularly, about once a year. I've had it done every 6 months because I was really sick with COVID, pneumonia, and they found that my levels of vitamin D were so low that I needed to supplement it, so I just monitor it now. There are a lot of supplements out there. You can buy them on social media, but I wouldn't. There's some like women's health supplements, there's joint supplements, and I've asked several companies on here, on social media and in emails, what their supplements contain, and they don't often get back to me. Also, there's been studies and tests done on some supplements where you're expecting one thing to be in it and it's not in there, or it's the wrong dose, or it's not bioavailable. There's lots and lots of things to think about when it comes to supplementation. So my advice would be, if you're having symptoms of anything where you're concerned, go and speak to a specialist. Your GP obviously first, but if you are not getting anywhere, or for example, if you want to see a specialist for joint health or fitness or sports or aging, then see one of those specialists, a medical regulated registered doctor or nurse. You could see a lifestyle specialist or a functional medicine practitioner. You should get tested if you're having any symptoms of anything of any concern, but I would advise against buying anything off the internet that's just saying, you know, I get it all the time when I'm at different venues or at work. Oh, my friend's taken this supplement because it's good for her joints and it helps with her pain, or it helps with her arthritis, or the menopause symptoms that my friend was having, so she started to take this women's health supplement and actually she felt better. But that might not be what's right for you. So if you're having symptoms of anything, tiredness, lethargy, joint pain, night sweats, anything at all like that, you do need to see somebody who knows what they're doing, your GP, lifestyle or functional practitioner who's regulated and registered, because they can take a full history from you. They can test for deficiencies. They can refer you on if you need to for other tests. You don't know what you're dealing with until you know. So I wouldn't just buy supplements because somebody's telling you to, or somebody else that you know got a good result with something else. There is so much going on at the moment in the aesthetic world in particular, where we don't know what people are putting in their bodies anymore, whether it's weight loss injections, fat dissolving injections like lemon bottles. Stay away from that crap. There are injections out there that people are having that claim to be Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide, it's all the same thing. Or Manjaro, which is a new licensed weight loss medication, and people are just making it up. They're saying, oh well, we can't get stocks of that, so we've tried this other stuff. Gillian Murray did a really good Instagram reel, and I will find it and put it on my socials for you to have a look at. But basically, buying stuff off the internet is not a safe way to supplement. Getting tested by a registered medical professional and supplementing wisely from what they suggest you're deficient in, and making sure that you buy your supplements or nutritional bits and pieces, probiotics, from a reputable source, and only use what you need, because there's no point in using stuff that you don't need. Even B vitamins, you might not need them, so just make sure that you are checking with somebody who knows what they're doing. There's a really good website called examine.com. You can get a subscription on there. You can pay for a month. You can look at, for example, if you're taking supplements already, then you can go onto examine.com, put the supplements into their search bar that you're using, and it will tell you exactly what that supplement does and what dose you should have and whether or not there's evidence base behind it. It's important, because sometimes you're just throwing money down the drain, and sometimes you're taking stuff that you think is effective and it isn't. Sometimes you're taking a dose of something and you're not even taking that right dose because you've bought it from somewhere that is just not a reputable company, or they're not regulated. So just check. Same with everything that I talk about. Check that you need it, check that you're safe to have it, check that what you're having is what it says it is, and only really go to regulated professionals who know what they're talking about. So supplements wise, I use AG1 or vitamin D because that's what I need. I don't really take very much else. I do feel like I need to go and get some more testing done for the menopause and hormones and things. I take HRT, but I get that from a doctor. Yeah, so just be careful with supplementing, because often it's unnecessary to take a lot of stuff, and you should only take what's specific for your body type and not what your friends are benefiting from, but actually read about it, think about your supplements and your symptoms and your health, and only do what's relevant for you.